Hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. Sorry I missed earlier today. I was having to take care of some other issues today. You know how life is. We always have lots to do. But I'm glad to be here today. Or let me re-say that. I'm very glad to be here this evening. So we are going to work on the composition journal, and this is the one put on by Caryl at Free Spirit Arts and Tammy Van Antwerp Art. Tammy at Tammy Van Antwerp Art. I can't find my little piece of paper, so just look down in this description box and it will tell you. Oh, that's kind of cute. It will tell you how to connect to their channels and the other channels that are doing this composition book, the altered composition book. Whew. I can't talk today, guys. What the heck? Well, it's because my desk is a mess. I've been bouncing back and forth between this and the file folder, pocket file folder journal. Oh, I can't wait to show you the pocket file folder journal. I'm so excited. Oh, I just dropped some lace. The dog will probably come and eat it. Well, she won't eat it. She'll just carry it around and then she'll tease me with it like this. She'll poke it at me. That's what she does. She likes to poke it at me. Okay, we are going to make the corset today in the back of this book, and we're going to make it on this page here. We could make it on this page, but I think, well, we could make it on this page. Let's look. Let's see which page we want it on. This one. Where's the other piece? Or this one. Make it go this way. I think it's better on this page. It gives it a little more room to this here. I'm not sure. Not sure. Anyway, it will have the crisscrossy all the way up to here, and this will be a pocket. Kind of like a big belly band, a double belly band. Remember, we did the other one back here like this, and I have an envelope in here that I need to put a letter into. Oh, I have some garment ideas in that one. That's right. So, I think we'll put it over here. I mean, it's pretty matchy-matchy, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I like it better over here. Oh, yes. Definitely. I think I would like to put a little bit of lace under here. Let me grab some colors. Ugh. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Oh, got that too. There might not be any lace on this one. Well, there's a little bit of lace. What if we added a little bit of yellow right along here? I have this yellow and I have this one. Or do we want to add pink? Just a little bit of pink. Let's look. Look with me. Okay, so it would be this one. Or maybe this one. You know, I kind of like the yellow because it's like, boom. That's where the ribbon will be, or this one. I like this one. That one's nice too. If we have enough of this one, I think we'll go with it. Now, instead of putting pearls up here, I could run this right along there. And that would give that on the top. Now I think we'll just go with that yellow underneath. And then I might put those pearls there. Okay, so this one. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one, if there's enough of it. Ooh. I think there is. Alrighty. So we are going to need, this is not the one I was going to use with this. It's just out because I was looking for my, I was looking for stuff. Okay, I'm going to put this away for a moment. I'm going to start my timer just to see how long it takes me here. Now, I was going to have some of this done before you got here, and I actually only got in the heart-shaped copper bits, and it's because I was looking for my kind of ivory colored ones, and I have none. I'm out. They're very hard to find. Why are eyelets so hard to find? I mean, I don't get that. They should be easy. I should be able to make them myself. That's what I keep thinking. But I can't. So what am I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm being goofy. But anyway, that's a stub. I don't want that. I want to give this a little curve right here. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch. I don't think that's enough. And the reason is because I don't want it to get caught up on stuff. Especially up at the top. So first let's ink these guys up. Let's clip this one first. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Now these eyelets do not work with my crocodile memory, whatever it is, punch and stuff. So I had to just lightly put them in, and then I had to hammer them and add an angle here to bend these guys down. This one I hope stays, but I don't know. But yeah, I got them in there, gave them a little squeeze with the little squeezer thing, and they wouldn't crimp down at all. So then I just took my hammer to them. My trusty hammer. Always wear safety goggles, it says. But I don't. It's a popular mechanics. I love it. That hammer has been with me for, I don't know, 40 years, maybe. It's my friend. Okay. I'm going to put those back there for right now. And I want to start with, this is going to be left and right. Like that. Okay. So let's just start right here. Because I'm going to put this over the top of this center part, I'm not going to worry a whole lot about this glue peeking through this lace. The only part of this lace I really want to show is these outer beautiful little edges, because I just think they're so pretty. They're just quaint, and it matches this so pretty. So I'm just going to run a little bit of glue here. And then I'm going to spread it out because then it won't poke through the lace as bad. Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. Oh, I like this side better. We don't know. Okay, now that's just a little bit of glue in there. It will lift up here. So I'm probably going to have to, well, I really can't put a lot of glue into there. Well, maybe I could. If I put this a little closer to this edge and leave this poking out more, then we could run a little more glue under here by doing that. Okay. Now, I'm going to run this one. Right down through here. And I probably better pull this stuff out here, like so. Always has this beautiful stuff under it. Okay, so there's that part. Now, let's do this part. I'm thinking about this bigger one here. Could be that one. But I'm thinking this one might be the best. I have two of those. You have to get the plastic that's with it. And then don't do it this way. You have to do your glue first. And notice I'm just trying to do a little bit. Not a lot. But I need enough that I can maneuver it. Okay, let's try that. Got some little sponge stuff caught in it. Silly thing to happen. Okay, so that is kind of what I'm thinking. Now I need to trim this off. Save that for a snippet. We don't know if we're going to do a snippet here, but we might do a snippet somewhere else. So, good snippet material. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let's do the next one. And we do want to leave this open here because we want to be able to put our stuff. Oh, we were going to put that little bit of yellow under there. Do we still want it? just want a little bit, not much. Is that what we want? Nothing else there. I do have this with gold, but these are copper. Whoops, sorry about that. Oh, there's the other one. This one is a little bit bigger. I was thinking that a yellow ribbon could go through it. It's kind of a neat idea. I kind of like the yellow because it's kind of a pop, a different pop of color there. There is this more ruffly one. We could look at that. I don't even know how you'd get that glued on there without it being cantankerous, you know. I think it'll be a pain. A pain in the finger. Yep, that's what I think. A pain in the finger. Okay, so let's look at this one. I probably have more somewhere, but I don't know where. This might be better because it's a little wider. A little easier to work with. Yeah, I think that might be better. What do you think? I like this one better. Probably could use white, but I don't want to just keep pulling stuff out either. I want to just make a decision, and I really kind of like the pop of color, so you can imagine that we'll probably go with the pop of color. Let me just hook that on there. Okay, so that's going to go on the back here. And we're just going to put a little tiny bit of glue along the edge because that's just a tiny little ribbon there, or lace, trim, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Don't think this one matters, which is front and which is back. Yes, it does. This is the front. Don't be fooled. It does matter. There, now we just have a little bit peeking out there, and that's all I wanted. Just a little peek of lace sticking out there. Just to like you look at it and you do a double take and then you're like, oh yeah, look, there's some extra lace there. That's really cute. Okay, so there is one. Now, while that's drying, let's do our next one. Make sure these are going in the hearts are going in the right direction if you put in hearts. And because we decided that there would be, we put the flowers over it, we can go back just a little further. This way. Whoops. Okay. And then this one. And we need to open up this. Here we go. Let's see, we don't really want somebody pulling on that because it'll pull the flowers out. So we better snip it right off. Come out of there. Okay. Okay. Snip that, save it for later. Now, we will do the beads next. Start up at the top. Get on there. Okay, I hope that's alright. Had like 100 things going through my mind. How about that? I had you here and you did you know? I had 100 things going through my mind? I did. It was like everything was moving in my brain. Bizarre. Okay. So, now we're going to have, we got to put our thing on there. Let's go ahead and glue this one down. I'm not going to glue it all the way over. I'm going to just glue it to the edge of that, which is okay because that'll bring this up just a little bit. I don't know about down here. Might be that we'll glue this after we get our stuff in there, and whatever gets put in there will get held down because this will be glued and that'll be glued. But I don't want to glue it down right now because I need room to run that string through there, or a ribbon, whatever we put in there. You do want to kind of hold that for a little bit because it is kind of on that curve, or curb if you want to call it a curb. Don't trip over that curb, Angela. Oh well, I will trip over it. I would. I would trip over it. Okay. Oops. Front, back. Don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. It seems like it does, but I don't think it does. Sorry if my head is in the way. Hope I'm not off camera. Okay. Okay. And then this is going to come over here. I do want to ink this up because that page shows just a little bit up there. Right up here. And I suppose I could be cutting that piece down, but hey, I might as well just ink it. The ink looks good anyway. Okay. Let's get those out of our way for a little bit. And these things, let's throw those over there. Throw that there. I don't know why I made that glue so wide. We'll never know. My mind was somewhere else again. Got a lot on my mind these days. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, what colors did I have to go through here? I have this. I thought about this with the gold, but then I put copper in. So, but I do love that. Then I thought about this one. It mixes with the yellow and that. And then I had another one. Where is it? I thought about this one. I had another one. Let me look over here. Maybe I put it away. Oh, where did it go? That's pink. Oh dear. I wonder what I did with it. Help. Oh, here it is. This one. I don't know if it'll fit. Let's find out. It might not be long enough. Okay, but this is the center of it, right about here. I'll start by going over the top. There. And then we'll go here. Okay. The one thing I like about this is that it doesn't really have a front or back, although it can fray from these copper whatchamacallits that are back here. These eyelets. The eyelets can fray it. Okay, so you kind of got to twist and turn this stuff to get it to go the right direction. And this is why we marked this, is so that we could keeping it centered. And the reason you want to keep it centered, I don't really know if I have enough for this ribbon, is it's much easier to work with if you can keep it centered. Now this one may be too close together, do you think? It's really close down there. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Am I going through the top or the bottom? Don't think it matters. It's easier to go through the top. Let's see. Maybe that's going to cover too much up. Well, no, it's separating up a little bit now. Okay, let's just go through the top. I don't think it really matters which way we go. Yep, I don't think there's going to be enough. Goes here. This one will go here. A little easier to go through top than bottom. Might have to take this little piece here. Give a little piece of glue. Give a little twisty thing. Like that. And then we'll see if it works better. Yep, I don't think this one's not going to be long enough. We know that right now, just by looking at it. We need a few more feet. So, here we go. That one will not work. Let's see. do have that one. Have that. I do have this. Let's have a look at it. Oh, here's the other one I have that's in the orange. That's the one I was looking for a minute ago. There we go. Maybe that's the one I want. Okay, let's have a peek at it. I don't know. Can't tear it again, I know that. I might have to get a different ribbon, guys. Let's see, where's the center of this one? Right there is the center. Okay, let's try again. We'll see if this works. It doesn't have to be as nice and even. It just has to tie on. Let's go under. We went under there. Let's go under over here. I think I like that other one better, but this one matches pretty good. Pretty good color. It's a little bulky for this kind of journal. I think it's a little bulky. Let's just keep going, see what happens. We know it's a little tight right here because you've got so many strings crossing at one time right at the beginning. This is a Temu ribbon. It's just a polyester that is stripped or torn, and it shreds, and it looks pretty. You know, it's kind of feminine and shabby and chic-y all at once. I don't know what it'll look like when we tie a bow in it. I really want to poke my finger. Yeah, I don't know how many yards are in this. I think there are 2 yards in this. Maybe a yard and a half. Really don't know. I should have measured that before I ran it through here. I'm sure not going to take it back out. But I can always measure another one to let you know how much it takes. So this paper that I chose underneath here, the reason I chose it was because of the circles that are in it, and then the little flowers in the centers. So I just chose the flowers as that would be this place for my eyelets to go, and that has worked out. It worked out really good. And I had originally decided to make these wider because I wanted more ribbon and stuff on them. And then when I realized that I still had them nice and wide in the front too, then that's when I decided, well, maybe I need to add some little extras. So then we have our little tie right here. Now, I don't guarantee that this bow is going to stay here because it's pretty bulky. And when they're too bulky, well, you know, they kind of bunch up like that. So I'm going to have to loosen that up a little bit. Untie the shoe. It's too tight on my foot, says Cinderella. There we go. Had to be just a little looser. Now you could tie it to one side. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'll probably put a smaller ribbon in there. I think that would look nicer. Now this is the little envelope that goes in this pocket, and we talked about this last time. I was going to use a edge punch and make a lacy edge with it. Well, I did that, and my edge punch was really crummy and ruined the paper. So you can see I cut it down. I've attached the card to here, but I left it so you could open it and open it again. And you have a lot of journaling area that way with that. So there we go. We will make a card for this after I make sure I want to keep this in there. I think I'm going to change it, but I might have to go buy a new color. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this little piece, and let's just make sure something might go in it. Yeah, see, this might be it. Oh, no, it'll go in. See? Yeah, very pretty, isn't it? So that is the corset page. I think I'll change that. I'm not going to leave it in there. It's too bulky. I don't like it. It's not as feminine as I would like. So we definitely need a different one. More like this. Can we use that color since we have the yellow in the background? Could we? Could we? I don't think I have any. I have bright orange. I have this one, but there's not enough of it. But I have bright orange. But I don't want to use bright orange. Bright orange. And then I have this orange. It's too orange. I have this. Ick. Yeah. I really wanted to use that one. But I've got the copper. Could use this one. Now that has kind of a coppery color in it. Look at that. Copper and gold. Little yellow, little peaches in there. Let's do that. Heck with this. So if you wear a corset, this is what you're going to have to put up with. And then if you couldn't get it off this way, you'd have to say, help me out of this. I'm just kidding you. I don't think they make them impossible to get out of. They're very cute. I love them. And I know a lot of people that do use a corset. I just don't like anything around my waist or anything. I just can't stand it. It drives me crazy. Okay. Don't like that. Look at that. That poor page is all bent out of shape. Okay. Let's go with this one. Find a center point to start from with it. I'm sure that's center enough. You know, if I need more than that, oh goodness. I know I got way more than I need. Okay. Maybe I'm getting used to this when we can do it a little faster this time. We're on the wrong side of our ribbon, Angela. Oh yeah, this will be better. Okay. Just gonna leave it. No, I'm not gonna leave that tape on there. It's too fat and too big. There we go. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, keep it loose. Loosey-goosey. Skip one. Okay. Yes, this looks better. Lots better, doesn't it? Get all this stuff out of my way. Okay, so that goes that way. There. Okay. Okay. Skip that one. No. Go to this one. You wouldn't think this would be so confusing, but you know, I don't relace my shoes every day. That's for sure. Let's take this one. Well, I think this looks better, don't you? Please say yes. Because I am not allowing myself to buy ribbons and stuff until I use up a whole bunch. Just had to put a limit on myself and say stop. And so I did. I am buying some things, but I'm being very careful. And not just because I'm going to New York. I'm just being careful because I needed to, and I was tired of buying. It was getting to the point where it was like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm just buying. And so that's why I'm not, buying a lot anymore. I got very tired of buying. It's just me. And I do have a lot of stuff. I have a lot less now. But yeah. I just finally told myself that if this was going to be nothing but a buying spree, then I couldn't do it anymore. I had to be able to enjoy it without spending a fortune every day or every week, And I'll still buy. Don't get me wrong. Like Ranger's coming out with some new ink that's in the United States now. I wonder if that is the one that is it Hurley? I wonder if that's his ink. If it's being made here. Anyway, yeah. Because I'll definitely buy US if it's in the US. And not just due to the... and it also depends on what the price is. Now, if the price is skyrocketing over Ranger ink, well, guess what, guys? We're going to go back to buying the Chinese produced stuff. If that's where it's produced. Let's see. Nope, this one's in New Jersey. Trenton, New Jersey. So it's okay. So, as long as it doesn't... That's a problem with produced in the United States. Sometimes the expense is extraordinary. And I know we have to pay our workers and stuff, but if it's extraordinary, well, we're all in little businesses here. So somehow we got to figure out how to all take care of each other. From the ink up to us. Anyway, that's my soapbox for the day. I don't like to be on a soapbox at all, so I'm off of it now. Okay. I'm going to trim that one there. Going to find this one. Trim it about the same place. Now I have two more of those. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Much, much better. All right. I'm just going to trim it off a little bit. Just like so. There. Oh, and this can come out now because we hit our center point. And we left it in there. And it looks like the page is much better now. We'll be able to get a card in there. Let me just glue these down right here and right here. And that's going to catch whatever is coming in. two here. There we go. That will catch it so it won't fall out the bottom. Oh, look at that, guys. Much better, isn't it? All right, now I feel like I can tell you we're done with it. I was a little worried there. But yes, I love this because it pulls in the peachy color along with the gold and pinks and copper. It just shines up all the colors in there. And I think that's great. What do you think? Let's have a peek. Yeah. Very, very pretty, isn't it? What is it about a corset pocket that just makes you feel happy and good and wonderful? I mean, it's just such an awesome pocket. So we'll just go ahead and slide this in here for now. And there we go. Our corset pocket has an envelope in it. Let's just put that like that. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you each had a great time helping me figure this out. I appreciate all your input. I'm sure I heard it, and this ended up working out great. I love it. I love that it has that little bit of yellow with this orange, and I love that this gold on this ribbon just pulls all those colors together. Absolutely stunning. I wish you were here to see it. Very, very pretty. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the very next video. Don't forget, look down in the description box for those that are playing along. I'll see you later. Bye.